Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk. It's brought to you by the Detroit Lions on the Prowl and the Belly Up Sports Network. Today, we're going to talk about Campbell versus Campbell. Some news broke, so we're going to go into that. We got some news and rumors, too. But first, the man of steel himself, Curt Steele.
What up, though? Welcome to the show, people. You know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. We got your Detroit Lions on the Prowl trivia. We got your Wall of Fame. We got your comment cards. We got the question of the day and dessert with your man, Curt. But first, do us a favor. Join the family. Subscribe to the channel. We don't have fans. We don't have viewers. We have family, and it's all love right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. But it's time to bring in the third member of the crew. Who?
Mike Jones. Who? Coach Mike Jones. What's going on, Lion fans?
Let's get this thing started.
Right now.
There you go.
It's Detroit Lions talk, baby.
We're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Yes, sir. We in the deep.
What's going on, everybody? We got an interesting scenario here. Basically, we had a Campbell in mind before Campbell became coach. So I'm gonna kick it to my man Curt. So Curt, let me know the scoop, man.
All right, so the details have came out of the offer the Detroit Lions made to the other Campbell over there at Iowa State. They offered him a contract at 8 years, $68.5 million are the details reported by ProwdOfDetroit.com. Now, if you kind of remember, kind of look back, go back into your memories. Remember when Dan Campbell got hired? He said, "Oh, I'm the other." He trying to disguise himself as the other Campbell because he knew that that was the guy that they were looking at. So, did the Lions make the right decision, or did Campbell make the right decision? The other Campbell turning it down. Well, I'll say this, and this is just my opinion. I think we got the right Campbell for the job. Yeah. I think we did. I think that the other Campbell, you think about college football, right? And you think about how guys can build legacies and build dynasties and build their own brand at a university. That's something you don't get in the NFL. You know, you get a chance at a university, you're in charge of everything. You can build your own brand at a university. I think that's what the Campbell that's at Iowa State is doing out there. So I think he made the right choice for himself. You know, everybody's not built to be an NFL coach. And I think the direction that Dan Campbell is taking the Detroit Lions, especially with the coaching staff hires that he's made, it's just a no-brainer that the Lions got the right Campbell for the job.
Right.
What you got, Jim?
I think we got the absolute right Campbell for the job. Dan Campbell has an interim coaching stint under his belt. Dan Campbell was also mentored by Sean Payton in New Orleans. I think that makes him a little more NFL ready for me. Mm-hmm. They wanted 8 years with this guy who was $68.5 million. I mean, that's a lot of cash, man. I don't know what his staff would have looked like. Hindsight's always 20/20, but I think we got the right Campbell. What do you think, Mike?
I think both sides made the right decision. Well, Matt Campbell made the right decision for us. I just don't think he definitely wouldn't have put together that coaching staff. He would have put a few of his buddies from Iowa State on the coaching staff, and you know it might have worked. Because college is kind of taking over the NFL a little bit and philosophy and scheme and things of that nature. But I'm just not sure if that guy would have been the guy for the job because he didn't even win a national championship at Iowa State. He won the Big 12 championship, I believe.
Yeah, a couple times.
But so it's questionable. I'm happy with Dan Campbell. So man, I like his attitude. His attitude is right for Detroit. I just don't see Matt Campbell having the same impact on the players in Detroit that he needs to. So
the comedic value alone is worth it for me.
I think that not only was Dan Campbell the right hire over Matt Campbell, just in the fact that what he brings to the city, he brings the Detroit mentality. He brings the blue collar. Now, I'm not saying that Matt Campbell couldn't do that, but he would have to find his own identity, you know what I'm saying, in Detroit. It's a little different from Dan Campbell because he's been in Detroit. He's played in Detroit. He knows the city of Detroit. He knows the fan base of Detroit. So he had a kind of a leg up coming in because he knows Detroit. You know what I'm saying? He knows that the fans are dying of thirst from drinking bad Kool-Aid all these years and not getting a win. We're thirsty for a champion. We're thirsty for a victory. We want that type of mentality of blue collar, hard work, hit you in the nose, kick you in the teeth, bite your kneecaps. We want that in Detroit. And that's what he's bringing. He's bringing that fire. And I've said it in the last couple of days. He's smarter than what people give him credit for. And a vote of confidence came the other day. I was reading this. I think it was yesterday. I was reading some of the transcripts from the Lions new coaching staff. Got a chance to do some media time yesterday. And they asked Mark Brunell why he chose the Lions. And he said, easy, Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell brought a lot of people into that building. A lot of those coaches were chomping at the bit because they could have got better jobs other places, and they wanted to come and coach for Dan Campbell. I don't think there's no way in hell that Matt Campbell could have had that type of cachet coming into Detroit as Dan Campbell does.
Right. That's absolutely the truth. Let's go to the Detroit Lions news and rumors right now. We got the details on Frank Ragnow's contract extension with the Lions. Mike, do you have the details on that, or who has that? I have it, but I just didn't want to keep talking.
Right. No, I hear that.
All right. So he's before the extension, he was set to make $3 million in 2021 and $12.7 million in 2022. Because after he got that big Pro Bowl player, you know what I'm saying? But now, 2021, he's gonna make with the prorated, he's gonna make about $4 million next season, 2021, 7 million, 7.5 in 2022, 16.4 in 2023, another 12 million in 2024, 14 in 2025, and 16.35 in 2026. I mean, the guy is making some cash money, dollar bills, y'all, on that contract. I mean, you look at the breakdown of that. Woo! I mean, but I will say this: Frank Ragnow has played himself into the best center in the league. He deserves all of that, and he can continue to play the way he does. He's going to be worth more than that just by his play on the field. I mean, he's going to be able to go on a lot of fishing trips with all that money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean,
he most certainly is.
He can buy a fish market. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
the contract is structured in such a way that when we start getting cap relief, we start paying Frank Ragnow. Next year we save money on him on the cap next year. Also, as the years go on with Frank Ragnow, we will probably restructure or renegotiate a longer term deal. So I think that I wouldn't worry about those numbers for 3 reasons. One, we can restructure. 2, we can we will have more money because the cap will be going up. Plus, a lot of the $40 million in cap space will be off the books, so we'll be able to afford to pay him as well. So this contract looks really good for the Lions too. We're taking a walk to Disneyland again.
Yeah, baby.
This is so Lions friendly.
Yeah, you look at how the league is going with those kind of contracts where they get, they got these big deals, but if you look at the back end of them, you can renegotiate them easily, or really get chopped off. Just like the Pat Mahomes deal is like huge, but they gave him $500 million, but most of that contract isn't guaranteed. So the back end was is going to be able to be written off. What you got on your thoughts on this contract extension, Mike?
I think just from his conference, the press conference he had after. And in his explanation, man, just and how he got emotional about his dad and his mom, and you know, when you get into things like that, man, you get into guys who really actually deserve, you know, the contract, not just with his play on the field, but with his attitude and who he is as a person. And you know, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh man, athletes don't deserve as much money as they get," and maybe they don't deserve as much. But if there's one athlete who gets that big contract, who I'm happy with, is Frank Ragnow. So
or
yeah,
Frank Rich now, or Frank the Bank, or
Yeah.
what's funny though
Big-
when he was
Big
asked,
Bang
he was
Frank.
asked about Big Bang Frank. I like that one. That's a good one.
Mhm.
But they were asking about something about, hey, oh, is it his turn to pay for dinner? He goes, no, because the left tackle still haven't paid for dinner
Yeah,
yet.
Decker, he
Taylor
got
Decker.
started last year, yeah.
Right.
He's
He's
I'm waiting
still
on him. Then I'll pay for dinner.
Right, right.
I think he said Big V got it.
Oh,
I
Big
think
V. Yeah, I think
is
there's a
next.
line.
He said Big V is next. He's
Big
lying.
V
He's
is
lying.
next.
He's third in line.
Oh, that's right. I thought it was Decker though.
Yeah, he said Decker, then Big V.
Then
He's
Big
like,
V,
he got a
then
couple
him.
people,
Right.
couple people
Oh.
ahead of him.
I mean,
You say that, Mike, and I understand exactly what you're saying. I get that, and I get what some people say that stuff, but you know that all these athletes are shouldn't be getting this worth as much money. For the amount of money that the NFL is making, they deserve that money, and they
Yep.
go out there
right.
and they put not only do they put their lives on the line going because we've seen that their livelihoods, their health, they put their lives on the line when they strap
Yeah,
it up
he
and go
broke
out there
his
on that field. You see it. I mean, with CTE, concussions, and just overall quality of life when they're done with the game.
Yeah.
I don't. And the billions and billions of dollars that the NFL makes, they deserve all that money that they get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And
If
then
there's
some.
ever a guy that deserved it, it's Frank Ragnow.
Yeah,
He's,
Frank
he's such a
Ragnow
humble
deserves it.
guy. And he
He is.
plays really, really well. This offensive line is going to be fun to watch. And I know
Yes,
that
it
sounds
is.
crazy, but because most of the time you want to watch the big receiver, the big quarterback, but this offensive line is going to be fun to watch.
Man, I just that clip of Ragnow just straight pancaking a Knicks out of the Hicks out of Chicago last year.
Chicago, Hakeem Nicks.
Yeah.
Hakeem Nicks. Yeah.
Man,
Hicks.
I could watch that clip all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had some syrup in his pocket
Oh,
because he was
him and
serving
Sewell
up some
Jackson.
pancakes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And
My
you don't
goodness.
pancake that man like that.
No, that's a guy you definitely do not. That's a big fella.
Yeah.
Pancake that dude, you
Yeah,
doing
and
something.
he's good too. I mean,
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's a Pro Bowler, isn't he?
I think so.
He was.
That I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
know he was. So
I don't know who was last year, but Frank Ragnow was last year.
yeah.
So let's stay with the offensive line here. The Lions and Penei Sewell agreed to terms on a 4-year, $21.1 million contract. Again, this is team friendly. To shout out to Disneyland. I'm
Yeah.
not kidding. That guy's amazing. I think he works with Wood and on Holmes, but I think it's mostly him. He did all this in
Yeah.
Arizona too before he got here.
Definitely, and most of that is, over half of that is fully guaranteed in the first year, $14 million.
Yeah.
So that's definitely going to be cap friendly the next, the rest of his, the rest of his rookie deal. So you're paying that dude peanuts to be one of the best offensive linemen in the league.
Penei Sewell. Pennies.
But that next contract, what I'm saying, if he lives up to his, like you guys say, delivers to that potential of being that pick at number 7, he gonna have some fat pockets as well.
I think he will, barring injury. That's the only thing that'll hold him back.
Yeah, definitely.
Get that mojo. I know he's in Detroit. I know you said it with healthy. Don't put that evil on him, Jim. Don't put that evil on. Don't put that injury on him.
Always got to do that here in Detroit. You have to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That's a lot of money that's invested in an offensive line, and I'm glad because they're all young. You know what I'm saying? They're all under 30. And we got a lot of money invested up front. The only person that hasn't gotten a big contract yet is Jonah Jackson. That's because he just
it's only his second year.
Yeah. It's the second year, so he didn't expect a big contract right now.
Yeah. So, but it's good, man. It's good that we are putting the money up front. You know what I'm saying? And I like that, man.
I agree. I mean, we've invested in the offensive line. I think we're going to continue to do that. I pray to God we're not done there. I know one guy I really want to get, and that's Trey Turner. Been talking about that just because of the fact of the versatility of the offensive line. I want to go too far into it, but man, I mean, just I don't want to say it, but what if Decker got hurt? Right? You can move Sewell over to the left side, easy, right?
Yeah.
You got Crosby over there. If you trade Crosby, then you ain't got nobody. But then you have Big V you could put over at right tackle. You got Trey Turner at guard, and then all of a sudden that line still looks amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Hank Fraley said, he's not looking to trade. I don't think Hank Fraley wants the Lions to trade Crosby. He likes Crosby on that.
I like Crosby. I'm just saying that if we can get something for him before he walks, it's not a bad idea. That's all.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Especially if we're not going to win this year.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so the Lions released the highlight video of the 2021 rookie minicamp. Thoughts on that? Did you guys see that video? That was sweet.
Yeah, but you know what? There's one reoccurring theme that I saw in that video. Everyone was having fun.
Yes.
Everybody was having fun, high-fiving. You could see
and everyone's on the field. All the coaches are on the
field. Exactly. They're laughing and and man, the whole atmosphere is just different. Like it's not the whole. I remember Matt Patricia didn't like music on the field at first and stuff like that. You could tell there had to have been something like there. I mean, it just looked like they enjoyed playing football and it wasn't a job. So.
Yeah, the Grim Reaper music wasn't playing when he walked out on the field. Dun, dun, dun. You know what I'm saying? When that guy came on that, when he rode it, when you heard that 4-wheeler, start up, you know what I'm saying, in the back.
Man, it's tough to have clouds rolling in a dome stadium, but we figured it out with Matt Patricia.
It was just one of those things where it was just like the joy had left Mudville. I mean, it was no joke.
Sapped all the energy out of the stadium.
I mean, but people do that. There are people that can walk in the room and it's like everybody's like, oh hell no. So it's it happens. I mean, we've been around people like that. It just happens. But I like what you're saying about that, Mike. I think the one thing that I saw that stood out to me was just Amara St. Brown's footwork. That is impeccable. I mean, that kid can run some routes. His footwork is amazing. I mean, that guy is a technician. I mean, that guy, he goes at it at a workman type mentality, and he definitely goes out there and puts in the time. But his footwork, I mean, just the way he ran his routes, and then even when it was just in the in the individual drills where his footwork was flawless just in the individual drills. So I just like the way he goes about his business. I'm proud that he wears, 14,
carrying on the legacy over there.
That's right. That's right. But other than that, like Mike said, having fun and, with the medicine ball tennis and all that's, man, you just didn't see that in the last regime. You didn't see people having fun. You didn't see people smiling. You saw a lot of people doing what Sheila Ford was doing in that picture at Ford Field on Thanksgiving with her hands in her face. That's when you saw a lot of people doing that. So I'm glad to see, a lot that those guys having fun on the field, enjoying the rookies, enjoying football. It's a game, it's a business. But at the end of the day, it should be bringing you joy. And and that's I like that what the coaching staff is doing that.
My take on this is the coaching staff. I mean, my goodness, let's sign that dude that was throwing the ball. I mean, that guy's placement was amazing. We got our third string quarterback right there.
Tanner. Yeah.
Holy cow. That dude could throw.
Even Mark Brunell was throwing some dimes,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Randall L was throwing the ball. I'm like, oh my goodness, man, we are deep at quarterback.
We go out with some COVID stuff. Well, we got some backups.
We won't be Denver and having to put out a wide receiver. That's for sure.
Yeah,
right.
Is that Mark Brunell suiting up? Oh yeah, he's signed a one-day contract.
That's Tanner, man. Tanner has an arm. Holy crap! I was
he does
the spiral on the ball. I know.
He can spin it.
He can spin that ball. I was actually impressed. I've
definitely.
seen other quarterbacks that are on this roster throw ducks, and those
Yeah.
were some good throws. But the intensity, I that you saw in the coaches' faces, you could see they're ready to compete. They want to win. They want to beat the other guy. I don't care who's in front of them.
Right.
They want to beat them, and that's the thing. We haven't had that here in a while. I
No.
haven't seen that intensity, the way the guys were practicing, and my camp darling this year is probably, and I know that he's a pick and all that, but still, Jamar Jefferson. I keep beating the drum for this guy, and I keep seeing good things. Every time I watch him, I see good things. He's quicker than his time is. He does have speed. People don't sleep on this guy. He's running back 3 in my opinion right now. We'll see how the training camp sets up and how he does in training camp and how he does in the preseason, all that. But that's my guy right now. That's my guy right now.
All right.
Okay. I can dig it. I can dig it.
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
All right, that is all the Detroit Lions news and rumors that we have for today, this morning, really, really early this morning. So we're going to take a walk over that Wall of Fame. And Curt, who you got on the growing Wall of Fame?
Right. We have definitely our bronze members. We have Detroit Drew, Midwest Lion, Bubba Bowl, John Kapler, Detroit Lions Talk with Micro Mike. What up, Mike? Sub-Z, Trap City Boys Entertainment, Art Allen, Bo Garakis, Brian Stover, Crystal Wiley, Steve Castillo, Batman of the 313, John Martin, Jimbo G. What up, Jimbo? Hey, and the Latino Lion. Our silver members include Nomis J, Jason Porters, Cap Ice Cold, and Gold Lions. All right, we wrap it up with our gold members. We got Bob Corso. Man, I heard you guys had a great conversation with North and Ken yesterday.
He's amazing. He's a really good guy.
Yeah,
really liked that conversation with North and Ken. It was fun.
Hey, don't miss out, people. Just in the D, Larry McQuiston, Randall Flag 606, Miles Gibbs, Randy Prince, the Gridiron Blitz, and you know who it is, the Doctor. Dr. Detroit is always in. For more information about becoming a member of the Wall of Fame, click the Join Now button in the description or the Detroit Lions on the Prowl logo at the bottom of the screen to get more information about how to become a member of the channel.
And the doctor was in yesterday as well on our Zoom call. It was amazing. It was a lot of fun. You guys, if gold members, you really have to come and join that. It's a really good time. Just get to sit back and talk whatever you want to talk about for kind of very, very long time yesterday. It was almost 3 hours yesterday.
Yeah.
It was a long time. Okay, let's go over and talk about Detroit Lions on the Prowl trivia, and we'll see how if you guys get this one. This should be pretty easy. How many first-time Pro Bowlers were named from the 2020 Detroit Lions season? First-time Pro Bowlers.
I'm going to say 3.
3 is correct.
3.
You just took the chance away from Mike, but Mike has done that a couple of days in a row, so we're okay with that.
You got Frank right now. You got Foxy. You know you got Eden, and then you got T.J. Hawkinson.
Yes, you do.
3 first-time Pro Bowlers.
Yes, you do. That is absolutely correct. Speaking of correct, our winners for today is Facebook Stephen King, like your books. I hate the endings. Anyway, and on Twitter, you'll never guess who. North End Ken.
Wow. Ken.
Ken getting the love this show, baby. He getting some love this show.
Getting some love today. No, he's a really good guy, really smart dude. And we got to talk to him about a lot of different things we're going through. A lot of the drafts that the Lions have really failed on and stuff. And so we're having a pretty good time with that. Well, I don't know if it's a good time, but you know what I mean. So anyway, that was Detroit Lions on the Prowl trivia. Go to the comment cards today. Steve Castillo, one of our members, he said, I think Okudah will make a pretty good bounce back. First, he was injured, and you have to realize the wide receivers he faced when he played. He went against everyone's number one receiver and is setting him up to get torched. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. but I give him this. He can tackle and he isn't afraid to stick his nose in there. I agree with that. I think he is a good tackler. I like Okudah as a tackler. Let's see how he does this year. I do agree with you about the injury situation. I think that too. I totally agree with your statement, Steve.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Hey, Steve, good comment. All right, Michael Hughes. Sweet Jesus. I love this comment right here. He said, I saw Sam Clubs has a new Krispy Kreme flavored popcorn. Can we trade him, which is Shalani Tavai, for that? Wow.
I don't know if they take him for that.
I live in Krispy Kreme country. I live down here in North Carolina, and the hot now button is always on down here. So I might give it a chance. I might give that
I might give him up for that. I
might give it a shot for that one, dog. You know what I'm saying? But that might be a fair trade.
Short like that, man. Oh man, y'all fooling, man. Wow. Brian Smith says you guys nailed it. The biggest strength Tavai had going for him was instinct. Patricia's scheme got the whole defense second guessing, and that negated Tavai's strength. I agree with waiting on him and seeing if the new linebacker coach can get him in a good place. I'm telling you, man. I mean, I'm not saying Tavai is going to be Spielman-like or be a Pro Bowler or a great athlete, but I'm saying Tavai will be a very serviceable player under those two coaches looking at his rookie year.
So. Absolutely no chance in hell. No. and here's why. Do you know what they have him listed as on the official Detroit Lions roster? Outside linebacker.
That'll change, though. That'll definitely
that's
change.
It. No, I'm kidding.
That'll definitely change.
He gone.
I'm kidding, Mike. I just had to say it because I was just being difficult, man. Mark Stern says, so I just went back and listened to Coach on Tavai. And obviously we have Tavai, who is part of that draft class. Okay, so it's open to interpretation what he meant in that statement. I don't think it is, but okay. It was said that he was praising others, which he was. I take it as a continued part of the conversation. Coach may believe that he has a shot just and see just what the kid can do and intends to coach it up. Now he gets traded this week. Watch. LOL.
Right.
I think you're wrong on this completely. I think Dan Campbell totally dismissed him. I couldn't read it any other way, man. We have him on the roster.
Dan Campbell gonna shoot it to you straight, brother. That one there, he gonna be straight, no chasing. When he said it like that, Tavai's here too. Yeah, that other dude's back there. That's
it was
exactly
not
what the
a
hell
good
he
look.
meant. That dude, hey man, Okay.
My prediction is he doesn't make it out of camp. That's my prediction.
Yeah,
wow.
I agree with that.
Wow. Y'all just don't like this man.
No, it's not that. It's not that. He doesn't fit the scheme, man. He just doesn't. They want guys who can run sideline to sideline. Tavai can't run hash mark to hash mark.
He's lost a lot of weight. We'll see what he does in training camp. See. But they just cut Kerryon Johnson, man. I don't know what chance Tavai has, but we'll see.
Yeah, for real. All right, so the star of the show, North End Ken. All right, the Lions.
He really is today.
He is on the show today. All right, the Lions director of personnel since '98 is Lance Newmark. He was one of the candidates that the Lions interviewed internally for the GM job.
Yes, he is.
Thankfully, he kept his position. All right, just putting that out there, because if he survived 5 regimes since then, must be highly regarded. You know what? He may be right. I don't.
He's right, because Holmes mentioned him in the people he was thanking.
Yeah.
So this whole thing.
So I mean, he has he has a job. He probably is highly regarded. He may not have as much to do now with the current staff because they have so many individuals in that GM office now. So
I still think he has a voice in there.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how his role may change. But I do think that dude, he's like that last of the Mohicans. I mean, that dude's been around for a long, long time. I mean, like,
I mean, he's probably been there longer than some of the furniture has been.
I mean, him and Muleback, they run it. They run it neck and neck. So, but hey, Lance Newmark, he's sticking around.
He has to have brains to do that.
You have
because
to,
every regime has recognized him as somebody that
they've kept him on.
And have kept him on. So he has to have something there.
He's got to be doing something right. I mean,
or he's just hiding out and no one can find him.
He got dirt on every. He got dirt on everybody. I'll keep it my job, or I'm telling.
He's got dirt on everybody. Like Don Muleback does. No, I'm kidding.
Player personnel ain't been too good around here, so.
That's why I'm saying he got dirt on everybody. He knows your mama's business and your mama's business.
Oh boy! Oh man! The Ronin. Oh man! I can't believe it. The Ronin 99 says at Coach MJ, a special shout out for the new nickname. Al Capone equals Dan Campbell. Or more accurately, ACDC. You know what? I never thought of that. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Thumbs up. Get with emojis. I'm 64, laughing even more. What? You know what, man? It's not that I'm not up with the emojis. I just hate deciphering on the spot what those emojis are saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you reading and you on the spot, you like, yeah. And then it goes dun dun dun. I'd be like, oh no. So yeah, man. I'm with it, man. I just don't like on the spot live reading it. Like, yeah.
Mike is anti-emoji. Just kidding. Question of the day: which emoji fits Mike Jones the best? No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. No, my question of the day is: which Campbell do you choose, Matt or Dan? I know that doesn't seem like a question you'd be asking right now, but if we had to play it all back, go back to the beginning, which Campbell were you in favor of at that point in time? Maybe not now, but at that point in time. So that's the question of the day. Yeah. Drop that in the comments below. And if you do wish to comment on the emoji about Mike Jones, go ahead and do that too. I'm okay with that. I don't know if Mike is, but I am.
Yeah. Because Jim and I, we did profile during the coaching search. We did profile Matt Campbell, and he was one of the guys that was high on our food chain. He was. All right, now it is time for the dessert with your man Curt. Now today is going to be just a little bit serious. Now I know it is the 20th. No, it's the 20th of the month, right? But I didn't want it to go by. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so don't be afraid to get your mentals checked, baby. I mean, having good mental health is a very important part of your overall holistic health. People go to the doctor for various reasons, your foot, your ankle, your back, whatever, but don't forget to go and get your mentals checked. Just talk to someone, and it goes a long way to making sure that you are a completely healthy individual. So
it's a public service announcement for Dan
Campbell. Hey, your boy Curt Steele. Hey, I get my mentals checked. I go and I talk to someone just to make sure I'm doing okay. So it's the stigma is out there, but the stigma is it takes a strong person to realize and to admit that they have mental health issues, and need to talk to someone. So don't be afraid to get your mentals checked. So just be aware that May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So go ahead and get your mentals checked. You heard that from your boy Curt Steele.
All right. Well, thanks, Curt, for that one. And I was just joking, but I said it was a public service announcement for Dan Campbell. But anyway, he's talking about bringing lions to the sidelines and taking dumps and, I don't know, biting arms off and kneecaps off. I don't know, man. There could be something there.
That sense of humor is hilarious. I love it. I love that. The way it's a breath of fresh air for me, man. I love it.
It is for me.
He gets down too. He gets down. Jim, what's your final thoughts, man?
Final thoughts for today is I love the levity in our coaching staff, but yet you can tell how they want to win. They are
Mhm.
competitive. Those jokers, they want to win. That's the first thing I wanted to say. Then tomorrow, we've got Free for All Friday. So make sure we are live tomorrow at 11 a.m. You never know who's going to show up. We got a couple of guests coming in tomorrow. So you never know who's going to be there, who's going to pop up. So we got that tomorrow at 11 a.m. Make sure you check it out. It's already up there on our YouTube thing, so you can already go to it and and check that out and like it already before it ever comes out. Thank you.
Right on.
What you got, Mike?
Right on. I just want to let you guys know that I got all my football dates locked in for the coaching coming up this season.
Yes.
Monday, June 7th is the first day of minicamp. So that's just a couple weeks away, and I'm hyped, and I'm getting ready. I'm about to go to work and submit those dates in and let them know, the official dates, because I already told them, what was going on. But now that I have all the dates locked in, and the first day of official practice is Monday, August 9th. So yeah, man, it's in motion, man. So
we're getting it.
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm excited. I'm embarking on a new journey, and I can't wait, man. Can't wait.
I can't wait to see it for you, man. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. All right. Final thoughts for today's show. I think the Lions got the right Campbell. You know what I'm saying? I think with Matt Campbell, we probably would have got a good, regular, can of Campbell soup, you know what I'm saying? Just the condensed version. But we got the chunky soup, baby. When we got Dan Campbell, it's soups that eat like a meal and fills you up, baby. So that's why I think we got the right Campbells when we got Dan Campbell. It's Thursday, you know what I'm saying? It's Friday tomorrow. I'm so excited for Free for All Friday or Friday Free for All, whatever we call it. You know how we get it down, man.
It's one of them things.
Show it has a great following. It is so much fun when we go live and to interact with everyone from the channel. So please tune in tomorrow for Free for All Friday. And it is that's a good day, you know what I'm saying? That Thursday, Thursday's so good, you got Saturday, Friday and Saturday, the weekend's coming, baby. So, it's always good for Thursday. So finish up your lunch, you know what I'm saying? Sip the rest of your Coke, whatever you're drinking, your pop, go back to work and grind it out and work hard. And as always, you know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl, baby. Your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. And don't be afraid to do what? Join the family. Subscribe to the channel because we don't have fans. We don't have viewers. We got family, and it's all love right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. And if you're going to get some Lions gear, because, you're going to get some Lions gears, new jerseys are coming out soon, and there's always a sale. Go over to fanatics.com. Click the link below, like your boy Curt Steele. They have some great Lions gear over there on fanatics.com or Michigan gear or Tigers gear. And big shout out to the Tigers having a no-hitter the other day and sweeping the Mariners. Got to give love to our other Detroit teams. So shout out to the Tigers for handling business the other day. So whatever gear you want to get, you can get it right there at fanatics.com. And you can click the link below. And a portion of the proceeds from the link go to help us grow the content on this channel. And you can check us out over on bellyupsports.com. They have a ton of podcasts over there, whatever flavor you want, whatever area you want, they got it over there. You can check it out. And then some articles written by some talented writers over there on bellyupsports.com as well. It's Thursday. Go ahead. You got a half a day, and then tomorrow, and then it's the weekend. You can go out and celebrate and have fun, but finish up the day. Work hard, play hard, and whatever you do, you know what you got to do, baby. You got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, Mike and Jim, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon.